Hello again, my name is Pedro Borges and this is the second part of video from Cold and Dark, where I was explaining in detail how to do it. The objective of this video is to explain in detail how you set up the FMS, but before doing that I will just do a normal uh, procedure without any explanation of what was done and what should be done from Cold and Dark, now without any explanation.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Bye, thank you for a wonderful flight.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so at this point we will start what is our goal, which is to configure the flight management guidance computer, and we will select this page. Okay, at this page we have the module of the aircraft, also the engine module, and also the active navigation database, which right now I have, which is the current one, which is active. Here in relation to a real airplane, here is the serial number of the airplane. Here we have the navigation database number, which is also very good, and also the pilot stored routes and runways, waypoints and abates. Okay, you have also here an option that is not implemented, and here you have the degradation of performance of the airplane. The airplane with the age can have degraded performance because of the engines or because of the weight or something, and if that it's a reality, those numbers have to be introduced here. So without further delay, we will pass now from AC status to the init page A. In the init page A, we will start to init our initialized reference system, inertial reference system. Okay, this is the current latitude and longitude. Here should be written longitude, and if these values are printed normally at gateway, and if you don't have, you can also check on charts, and these values need to be correct. They are in this case. So this was the first step. The other step is to enter the company route. Okay, in this case I will just enter that we will fly from Brussels to Frankfurt, and the codes are these ones. Okay, once you do that, in my case I was generating a flight plan with the FPX, so, and then the flights become available here to be loaded with FMS. Okay, the flights appear and I will insert the flight. Okay, now I need to enter also the alternative airport, that in this case will be Düsseldorf. Okay. In order to have this, you need also to generate in FSLABS a flight plan between your destiny and your alternative. If you do that, you'll have all the flight plan also available in FMS automatically. Okay, I inserted that, and now we have the company route, the alternative airports with company route, and now we should enter the flight number that comes with dispatch. Okay, in this case we will assume that today our flight number will be this one, which is the date when I'm recording this video. Okay, the cost index, it's a number between 1 and 199. Basically it's the cost index of all the flights, and this is also defined in dispatch, and in this case we'll have 15, so it will be a very low cost flight. We'll fly also with flight level, which is in current flight plan, flight level 180. At this altitude we are expecting to have a temperature of the air about -21, and our tropopause at this altitude is today at this altitude. As you know, tropopause, it's at that altitude where the temperature increases. So as you know, the temperature decreases 2 degrees for every 1000 feet when you are climbing, but when you reach this altitude they don't decrease anymore, and the temperature actually start to rise a little bit. Okay, and this is the tropopause, which is defined here, and it's needed to make some calculations in the airplane. Okay, so the next page that we should go directly from this one, it's flight plan, and I am explaining to you exactly what it is in what is wrote in manual of FMS, which have this flow. In a real airplane, it's also good to mention that here in this bottom you have the winds, and then you can enter the winds for all the legs of the flight and things like that, but this is not implemented until now in this version of FSLABS. So in flight plan, as we were expecting, we have now our departure. Okay, and I will select the departure. Today we will fly from runway 07 left, and we will do standard instruments departure, which is this one, and I will insert that. Once we do that, we will clear the flight plan discontinuity, which will connect the departure standard procedure with the normal flight plan. Okay, and now it's merged. So we'll continue to check this. Check also that these colors are green, because green is our flight plan. Okay. We'll see another colors in a bit. So we will expect an arrival at Frankfurt using this runway, and we will use this star. Okay, just as sorry. And we need to go, and here we are, and we need to clear again the flight plan discontinuity. Then we go down until we pass our airport. So if something goes wrong, we know the track where we should go. We have the mandatory altitudes at head, and at blue it's what we will do in case of a misapproach to our main departure destiny airport. Okay, and then we'll follow all these blue navgates and points, and then if we do a diversion, we need to go from Frankfurt to Düsseldorf, and we will follow these navgates. So you should remember that you should clear at least 4 flight plan discontinuity pages. Okay. You can also have the distance, total distance that it's expected for this flight here. Then you have also the restrictions at red, like I said before, and there's what it's expected to have all the time in speed and altitude, and also the time that it's expected to achieve that navigate. Okay, so after this, from flight plan we'll go direct. In a normal airplane we would go to the secondary flight plan, and here we would copy this flight plan, but this was not implemented here also in this version, so we will skip this step. What we should do here now, it's in radio navigation. Radio navigation, it's automatically fulfilled by the flight management system, but you can enter some additional ILS, for example the ILS of departure or things like that, in order to allow you to have a quick return to the field. But in this case we will not do that. Okay, just give me a few moments to check the course. Okay. So after this we go direct to the Init page B. So we press the Init and then the next page. Once we are here, we should adjust the taxi for the runway. So just to allow you to see how it's done, I will just update this to this value. Normally you should adjust this in big runways. And now we'll have this is a bug, because in a real FMS these values are switched. So always first come the zero fuel weight with center gravity position, and then the real zero fuel weight. So in this case this is switched for some reason, and we need to also to enter the values swapped. Okay, so zero fuel weight, okay, 65 tons, and zero fuel weight center of gravity position. I calculated before the fuel block for this flight, and you can always press here and check what it will do, but it doesn't count with all variables that I'm using with some safe margins of the company and so on. So I will adjust this to this, and then we'll have everything updated in terms of weight. Now we know the trip time will be 1 hour and 8 minutes with 5% of reserve for wood. This is very important because of the winds. This is the alternative airport, the time that we'll fly if we need to go there. And this is the final reserve for 30 minutes, which is by law, and also extra time of 30 minutes. So we will arrive at our okay, if you want, we will take off with this weight, and it's expected that we will land with this weight. It is also expected that we will arrive with this amount of fuel on board. And then once again, trip wind appears here, but this is not implemented for what I checked in the menus of FSLABS, because the real one, it's not here, it's in Init page A. Okay. And with this, we ended the video about FMS. So I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave your comments, and if you like, please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.